One of the common mistakes I do see with the companies or media companies or advertising agencies is that their teams are not intervened in terms of communication, like they are not on board most of the time. For example, CEO is having meetings with the clients, for example, um, and then he or she might be setting some expectations with them, and then there's a client success team, who might be onboarded on the agenda, and then there's account managers, and then there's actual team who's managing the advertising campaign. And the thing is, what happens is the CEO or the client success manager team, they are setting some expectations for the client in their calls, and they are discussing like strategies, business stuff, like what it takes to launch and run campaigns, right? Effective campaigns. So they completely smoke out media buyers from this conversation. And what happens is, when you set up expectations based on your own experiences, and then you are not including the actual team members who are actively running campaigns and maintaining the ad accounts, there might be a very big disconnect. So based on your understanding as a CEO, you might be setting up some expectations, and which could be far away from the real performance numbers. So you need to make sure to at least give the feedback to the account managers and the team who are actually managing the ad accounts, like what you have discussed, what has been decided, or something like that. One of the best thing you could do is take your media buyer, or at least a senior media buyer who might be a team leader, into the meeting, so he or she can effectively understand the real-time information and communicate it to the team who is actually managing the campaigns. This is where disconnect happens. So I was working, and I have faced this type of issue, and I had highlighted this issue, which had resulted in good outcomes. Trust me, take some initiative to be on board with the agenda of clients meeting. Otherwise it will be a problematic process for the entire company, not just the team.